Indeed so. What we do know as far as the suspects are concerned, Martin Brunt is with me here. Martin, these two suspects, they are brothers. What more do we know?
The Karachi government thought responsible for the shooting.
I'm in Miami here.
Last night seems to have prompted them. And it's ended in the situation that's developing now. The two suspects holed up in a printing works for a design company near Charles de Gaulle Airport on an industrial site. They have one hostage with them, they've told police negotiators, but most dramatically and importantly, they've told the police that they are prepared to die as martyrs. Given everything that we've been told in the last 2 hours or so, I would say that this appears to be a situation that is inevitably going to end in bloodshed. But clearly, before anything like that, the police, desperate to secure the release of that one hostage, thought to be a woman.
Let's bring in Dr. Brooke Rogers, terror expert in London. Hello to you, Dr. Rogers. Thank you for joining us on Sky News. You've seen how this situation has been developing over not only the last couple of hours, but the last 48 hours. What are you making of it?
I've been watching the advice being given to the community, and I'm pleased to see that everybody's calling for calm and calling for responsible actions in terms of people staying inside and in terms of people not actually giving away all of the movements of the police. So I'm quite impressed with the way in which all of that is swinging together and coming together. I'm not surprised to hear that statements have been issued that the men wish to die as martyrs, and I think and I hope that this will play out for a while in order to come to a different end with this incident.
What can the police possibly do to appeal to these two men in an attempt to try to get them to give themselves up, and perhaps even more importantly than that, to save the life of this hostage?
I'm not an expert in negotiation. I'm a psychologist and I specialize in the psychology of violent radicalization. I think that whatever the outcome might be in this instance, that the terrorists have already achieved a number of their objectives in terms of obtaining publicity, in terms of having a chance to communicate and talk about their cause. And I think their communication, their actions very much communicate their grievances in this case. If they are taken into custody and they do go through the court systems, we also then need to have concerns and to have some thoughts about the possibility of them radicalizing other individuals within the prison system.
Yeah, I suppose my question, Doctor, was what else could they possibly gain from giving themselves up, as opposed to, as they have said, dying as martyrs?
One would hope that they can gain a public and just trial, and that's why we live in a democracy, the very thing that they seem to be fighting against.
Okay, Dr. Rogers, for now, thank you. Let me just bring in Martin, waving to me with more information.
Well.